All right, we've walked through this hallway. What's the story being told here?
We're actually in the Effects of Colonization Gallery. And what's specific to the Effects of Colonization Gallery is we get to actually, without finger pointing, we get to present some hard, cold truths in regard to the loss of our land and the loss of our languages and oftentimes the very loss of our very lives. So in 1836, for instance, 3/4 of the Saginaw Chippewa Indian Tribe of Michigan's general population perished from the smallpox epidemic that ravaged our immediate area here in the Saginaw Valley. So we get to tell those real stories, and of course we get to talk about the treaty era, and we get to talk about the loss of our land, and once again, the loss of our languages through the American Indian boarding school era.
Now, who are these individuals here?
Yeah, one of the things that the Dabajamoyang, we're in Dabajamoyang, which means telling our story in Anishinaabe Mowin. And of course, the most beautiful thing that we actually did with putting the Dabajamoyang permanent exhibit together was we appealed to the Saginaw Chippewa tribal community to showcase those things, those most precious things that were important to them as a part of our museum, Kocho Center. And of course, all these beautiful images that you're looking at are actually from familial collections. And so, we have some very historic Saginaw Chippewa ancestors like Chief Nokchigami right here. And of course, he was specific to signing the Treaty of 1819, the Treaty of Saginaw 1819.
Okay, what's this an example?
Okay, this is our facade of the Mount Pleasant Indian Industrial Boarding School. And the Saginaw Chippewa Indian Tribe of Michigan are probably one of few, less than 3 American Indian tribes that actually own a former federal American Indian boarding school. So the Mount Pleasant Indian Industrial Boarding School, which is like maybe 5 miles down the road from us, is actually property that's owned and operated by the Saginaw Chippewa Indian Tribe of Michigan. So the Mount Pleasant Indian Industrial Boarding School, we got it to the National Register of Historic Places as a historic district, and we're doing our best to repurpose the land and the buildings for more education.
Well, I had an amazing time walking through. There's so much here. It's something that you definitely have to come back around and experience more than once, because there's so many different things and so many different stories being told in each exhibit.
Exactly.
So I appreciate you walking us through.
You're welcome.
Can you tell the people how they can find you? Are you on social media?
Yeah, we actually are. Ziibiwing Center has a website and a Facebook page. And of course, we're at 6650 East Broadway, Mount Pleasant, Michigan. Ziibiwing Center, we're here Monday through Friday, and we're just willing to kind of meet with anybody who's willing to come and learn more about the Saginaw Chippewa Indian Tribe of Michigan and the Great Lakes and Anishinaabe. That's what we do, and that's what we love to do.
Well, that's amazing, and we appreciate you taking the time to show us and explain all of that with us.
You're welcome.